What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you step by step on how to sketch a simple illustration of Deadpool. For today's lesson we'll need a sketch pad and something to draw with. I'm using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now I'll leave a full list of all my art supplies with links in the description below. Let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. We're going to start from the very top. We're just going to lightly work our way down the center using these short lines. Let's move to the center of our page and draw another line going across from left to right. Now we're going to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of a page to define the size of the head. From the center point, let's move up, mark off the top of our circle. Now I want to measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line, so measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Let's start with the top left, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just roughing this in and using this as a guide. You can always go back and just smooth this out. Now we're going to use these guides to help us block out the basic shape of the profile edge of the head. Now from that center line over on the right, we're going to sketch an oval coming down towards the center and then back up. Now this is for the side of the ear. From the side of our circle, let's add another guideline coming all the way down towards the bottom of our page. And we want to give the head a slight tilt forward. So from the left side of our circle, we're just going to angle this down towards the bottom. From the bottom of our ear, sketch another line coming straight down. Now we're just going to locate the bottom of the jaw. So from the ear, we're going to step down to right about here. We're just going to angle this down and then forward towards the chin. Let's go to the top of the ear. We're just going to angle the back of the neck, coming down and then across. Let's go underneath the chin and draw that same angled line. Now that we have the basic shape of the head, let's start adding some details around the eyes. From the left side of our circle, we're going to step in. Just going to angle the brow going up, go across the top of the eye. Now from the left side, it's going to bend the eye, coming down and then in, curve this out and then up towards the top. Let's enhance the brow, going all the way out towards the side. Just going to pull this up and then out, angle this back up and then in. Now I want to create a bump for the nose, so we're just going to start from the brow, coming down and out, angle this back in towards the side. Let's flatten off the chin. We're just going to take out that sharp point with a straight line. Now from here we're going to extend the top of the hood and just flop it down on the right side. So let's start from the top of the brow. Just going to extend the forehead going up, go across and then out towards the right. I'm just going to flop this down, coming down and then out. Let's bend this in toward the head and then come down. Now I want to add that large patch around the eye. In between the outside of the brow and the eye, I'm going to go up and across, angle this up towards the top. Let's bend this down and then out towards the center of our circle. Let's go underneath the brow. It's going to curve this down and across towards the bottom of our circle. Let's connect these 2 points with a straight angled line. Now that we have our basic sketch, I want to go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now I use this rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Now I'd like to start with the eyes. I'm going to start by going up and out, just giving it a little bit more expression. Getting that out toward the top. Now I'm going to add a bevel, going up toward the top and then down along the outside. I'm also going to add a trim along the bottom of the eye. Let's connect these 2 points, the bevel going up towards the top. We're also going to do the same thing across the bottom. And from here, it's going to work our way out across the brow, just taking out that sharp point, going up toward the top of the head. just going to slope the jaw going up a little bit higher towards the ear. And I'm just going to add a fold around the ear. Going to add a little bit of thickness to the back of the head, coming in towards the neck. Just going to round this out. Now let's add some folds across the back. Let's add that band across the neck, coming down an angle with a slight curve. I'm just going to angle the front of the body, coming down across the bottom of our page. Now I want to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before I add some more detail and shading. Now from here, we're just going to add that stitch line going across the side of the head, all the way down to the back of the neck. Also adding a stitch line across that tip. Now we're going to go back and just enhance our contrast. Again, starting with the eye. I want to add a few wrinkles across the neck, just underneath the ear. And now I'm going to go in and start adding some values. So let's start by darkening up the top of the brow. So this is going to be pushed into shadow. And this will also enhance the glow of the eye. Just going to add a medium shade to those bevels, starting with the front. Now we're going to go darker along those bottom panels. And now we're just going to work our way around adding some shadows, starting with the bridge of the nose, going down toward the tip. I'm also going to add that shadow across the bottom of the jaw. I'm just going to darken this up, just pushing this area into shadow. Just darken up that strap going across the neck in towards that buckle. And I'm just going to loosely add some detail across the shoulders. So with the straps, now I don't want to get too detailed with this, I just want to push the focus back towards the head. Now we're going to go back and just layer some more detail on top of our drawing. We'll start with the stitch lines going around the eye, and then along those trims. Now, as we get closer to the end, we're just going to enhance our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Deadpool. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. And if you want details on the art supplies we used, I'll leave a full list with links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.